Hey there! Today, we're demystifying piecewise function. Ever wondered what those mathematical puzzles are all about? Stick around and we'll break down in snap.
What is a piecewise function? A piecewise function is like a mathematical chameleon. Instead of one formula, they have different rules for different parts of their domain. So come and let's dive in.
Imagine function split into segments each with its own rule. Like this graph where it's x squared for x is less than or equal to 2 and 2x minus 1 for x is greater than 2. Simple, right?
Of simplicity, the notation is clean. It's like a mathematical menu. Your f of x can be equal to negative x minus 4 if your x is less than 5. And your f of x can be equal to 2x squared minus 7 if your x is greater than 5 but less than or equal to 10. And I have two different problems here. Come and solve it with me. Here's the first problem. If you were to take a taxi ride, your f of x can be equal to 5 plus 2.50x if your x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than 3. Here is it. And your f of x can be equal to 12 plus 1.25x if your x is greater than or equal to 3. So, here's the first. If you were to travel 2 kilometers in the taxi ride, saan siya pasok? Pasok sa dito sa first equation, sa 5 plus 2.50x if kasi nga yung yung condition dito is if your x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than 3. So 2. Then copy mo yung first equation, then substitute mo yung doon sa x, papalitan mo yung x, and then i-solve mo. 2.50 times 2 is equal to 5. So 5 plus 5 equals to 10 pesos. Therefore, the cost of a taxi ride for a distance of 2 km is 10 pesos. Ganun lang kadali. Ito, second problem naman. Dito siya pasok sa second equation kasi nga yung 4 is greater than 3. So, copy mo yung first equation, then substitute the fourth, yung x, palitan mo yung ng x yung 4. Palitan mo ng 4 yung x, then i-solve mo na 1.25 times 4 is equal to 5. So 12 plus 5 is 17. Therefore, the cost of a taxi ride for a 4 kilometer ride distance is 17 pesos. And here's the second problem. If we were to manufacture a product, your f of x can be equal to 500 plus 20x if your x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than 50. And your f of x can be equal to 500 plus 15x if your x is greater than or equal to 50. So the first, here is it. Dito siya pasok sa first equation kasi nga is greater than 0 but less than 50. So copy mo yung first equation, 500 plus 20x, then substitute, palitan mo ng 30 yung x, 20 times 30 equals to 600. 500 plus 600 equals to 1,100 pesos. Therefore, the cost of manufacturing 30 products is 1,100 pesos. In the second, here, dito naman siya pasok kasi nga is greater than 50 sa second equation. So, copy the equation, then substitute. Palitan mo ng 60 yung x. Then, multiply mo, 15 times 60 is equal to 900. So, 500 plus 900 is 1,400 pesos. Therefore, manufacturing natin product is 1,400 pesos.
Graphing piecewise functions is pretty graph each segment separately, then stitch together. Pay attention to those transition points.
It's real-life usage. I'll give you two examples. First, the tax evasion system. In many countries, tax systems are piecewise function. Different tax rates may apply to different income ranges. For example, the first 500,000 of your income might be taxed at one rate, and income above 500,000 might be taxed at a different rate. Second, the utility bills. As a consumer, we use utilities every day like electricity, water, and Wi-Fi. So, electricity or water bills have often used piecewise functions. The cost per unit may vary depending on the amount of consumption. For the first few units, there might be a lower rate, and the higher rate for additional units. That's all. Thank you.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank you
That's all.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
watching.
watching.